This episode was brought to you by Money is God, the best urban crime novel in America, available at ballbossmedia.com and all other digital media purchasing platforms.
Welcome to the Not Ordinary, Extraordinary podcast hosted by Brian Harrison. And now a word from David Destiny Loper, a dude named Destiny.
You never been no super tough guy. You never promoted your thug shit amongst industry niggas and all that. You held your own like a man, but you wasn't no dick eater, but you still had a certain amount of charm and wit with you. So I still couldn't understand why the fuck you ain't blow up, why 100X ain't blow up. I just didn't get it when I used to listen to motherfuckers. And I know a lot of talent is subjective. A lot of that shit is an eye to behold, like all beauty. But art is art, and good music is good music. Like, that shit is agreed upon across the board with the most. You know, a lot of motherfuckers won't look at Britney Spears shit as good music because she can't sing a fucking lick. But it touched something, the rhythm of it, whatever it is, it touched a generation because that generation identified with either black girls wanting to be the white girl, the image they seen on TV, or little white girls wanting to be the white girl that they seen as the image of beauty. So you can understand pop stars and shit like that. But when it come to like real good music, like music to everybody, like I know Midnight Rider from the Allman Brothers is a banging ass fucking song. Country rock, whatever the fuck you want to call it, whatever genre you want to put it in. I got it on my tablet and I bang it when I feel like working out and I feel like hearing a good ass joint with a crazy ass country guitar lick. And I hate country music. I hate the twang of it. That's just me because I think it's like the music of the Confederacy and shit like that. That's how I view it. It might be biased and I feel like they stealing because hip hop and shit like that, but I never liked country music, but I like the Allman Brothers, period. I like good music. So I was trying to figure out, like, I like good music across the board. I like fucking Carly Simon. I like fucking the Police. I love Roxanne. That's my shit. I love rock and roll shit. I love Nirvana. I like a lot of shit. There's good music, whatever genre it's in. So as I'm listening to y'all, I be listening to you play and shit like that, and then listening to y'all rap, and I used to be like, yo, this shit moved through you. The shit y'all used to be spitting, I felt it, I identified with it. Some of the shit was crazy. Some of it was because I was on dust at the time. Some of it was because I was syruped up. But whatever it was, I was relating to it. And maybe it's because it's a generation now that's syruped up, pilled up, and on Percocets and all that shit. And they fuck with juice squirrels and shit like that because motherfuckers is in a state of escapism in our society because the society is so tragic and motherfuckers don't want to look at it. But I used to always be like, yo, I don't want to hate on these young boys. There's a lot of poppy young boys. I love Drake. I love some good young boys. I love the young boy Kevin Ross. I love the young boy I love Lil Baby. Lil Baby a fucking animal. I love his message. I love how he try to do some positive shit here and there in between the shit, and he talk about a little bit of pain. You know, I love Meek Mill, not just because he's from the city, but I love his energy. So I know there's certain shit that's good, but I be saying to myself, like, Staff and them had all that. So when I say I be wanting you to get these views and I want your motherfucking YouTube, whatever it is, what we doing with this podcast, I want that shit to blow up, it's because I really do want you to meet some, it ain't got to be the heights of success that everybody aspire to, great fame and all that, but a amount of success within your social arena where motherfuckers recognize that, yo, this is a talented bull as far as creativity, as far as books, as far as ideas, as far as ingenuity, as far as thinking of ways to hustle and get money through the artistic forms because we artists. Like we love the street shit, but we love the street shit because it was an outlet for us in our alpha male and our young bravado. But our passion has always been the arts. That's why we so good. I'm so good at writing songs and shit like that because the arts is my passion. Script writing, book writing, whatever it is, communicating, relaying a message. I feel like it's the beauty of God in you, and only God can relay the message through you. So I feel like that comes out through us. I feel like that's the success you're supposed to see. Some form of success, not just be ignored or put to the side because you're not fitting a mold. That's what I wanted that mass men music, that Triple M shit for us to be about, where we put like a website up with like people wearing masks and performing, where you don't have to fit an image and it's substance over image. You know what I'm saying? Obey that first. Fuck the image. Image is everything. It's some bullshit. It's substance over image. We want motherfuckers to really listen to the music. Like The Voice started off with it. They tried to do it, but they eventually became commercial because they turn around, they look at the people. Yeah, they pick you off of your voice, but the voters vote on you because the people at home watching you and you fit it. You see it's the still same little pretty boy, and it might be an older motherfucker, but he won't sell no records later on if he win. He just won because he sung a good song. But The Voice got commercial too. I want an authentic, genuinely authentic joint that people just like a motherfucker for their art. Like, don't get caught up in who I am. That you gotta have a relatable image, and the people. That's for the business shit. That's how the business shit takes over the industry. I feel like we supposed to have some type of artistry joint where they just backpack hip hoppers and all that shit, or underground hip hoppers and motherfuckers are supposed to come and vibe with us on a level that we gain the notoriety that we should as sincere artists, like motherfuckers that really dig the artistry.
No matter how you look or no matter how old you are.
Right. This generational shit. Like I was told you, I was reading a Revolver magazine, this little hip, this like death metal magazine. I can't stand death metal, but I ain't had nothing to read in the holes. I was reading it. You get information everywhere. And they showed this little, in the beginning of every magazine, each month they have a concert shower, and somebody who went to the concert that was popping that month, they'd have them. And I seen like 3 different shows with like young teenage white kids at a concert, at a Rolling Stones concert. They 70 fucking years old. And the teenagers were 16 and 15 years old. They wasn't talking about, no, they too old to be, I don't listen to her, she too old. And when I hear her say that shit in our community, in the black community, they say, I don't listen to her, he too old, or Jay-Z too old to be rapping, I ain't really trying to, or this and that. When I hear shit like that, I'm like, yo, what about the music? Like, is the music good, or you just don't give it a chance? And it's like we made mediocrity shit. We made mediocrity elevate. And it's not to hate on the Kardashians, but for the sake of popularity, you the shit. They made billions off of just being on TV, talking, being a family. If you put a black family up there that did that, they didn't have the same charm or the same. Yeah, they can have the same everything. They won't do the numbers because they don't fit the mold or put the image that motherfuckers or white America want to see. Like same reason they used to have white people on Isley Brother records back when rock and roll, when they first started coming out back in the 50s. Black bands used to have white motherfucking images on the album covers in order to sell the album covers. Because white America wanted to see white people doing it. That's it. So my thing is that we shouldn't have to go into this image shit. It should be about the music. If you're looking to be entertained with music and you like good music, just go ahead and listen to this shit right here and tell me if it's hot or not. Tell me if it relates to you, or tell me if you know somebody that relates to it. Tell me if you think about your mom when you hear it, if it's some old head shit, or if it's or it's just some human shit, a love story that anybody can fall in love. A 40-year-old, a 20-year-old, a 16-year-old, a 50-year-old, a 70-year-old, a love unrequited where they don't like them because they in a nursing home, but you don't know that that's what they talking about. I can't get to you. Like, who the fuck? You don't know. Just listen to the music. Is the music good? Is the singing good? We made the mediocre singing good, where the motherfucker really can blow and their voice is an actual instrument, and they can play every key on the instrument. Like a piano got 88 keys, and they can play all 88. Motherfuckers like, oh, he doing too much. Oh, she doing too much. She's singing like she in church. I want to hear some smooth, laid-back shit. And I'm like, yo, she a real singer. Like, Drake can't sing. Drake can carry a tune. He can carry a tune, and that's cool. But don't call him, he's singing right. No, the fuck he don't. He's not. Luther sing.
This episode was brought to you by Money Is God, the best urban crime novel in America, available at ballbossmedia.com and all other digital media purchasing platforms.
I ain't never been like the rest of them.